Happy Friday morning, dare I say, another yard sale day, and also the first day of frost. This is what folklore looks like. You can tell. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. Speaking of frost, look at that mailbox. Putting an order in there. G.I. Joe Roadblock, sold for $11 from the $12 purchase that I made. Oh!
Dude, we got snow on top of our mailbox.
I know.
Dad, Christmas is here.
Don't like that kind. Gonna be 61 today. I think we're gonna be okay. By this afternoon, you're gonna be shorts, t-shirt, no longer palpatining. Bro looks exact. You should be Palpatine for. Stop. Shall we get a moonshot, Clark, man? Let's see how close we can zoom in on the moon. That's about it.
I need to figure out what I'm gonna be for Halloween.
Sussatine. You're Palpatine, only you're sus. Yemi and Pap are supposed to be coming here to pick me up. I assume they would be here by now.
They're like, where you at?
Maybe they already found a yard sale and they're shopping along the way on the way here.
He was like, I found a throne gold bar from a throne for 50 cents.
Okay. That does sound like something she would say.
She's like, I found a sword from 1825 for 50 cents. It's worth 1 million.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
She's gonna laugh when she hears that. And just like that, the school bus arrives. I hope you have a glorious day today, Beebs. Mischief level, we're gonna say like 60% today, okay? All right, I love you. I was wondering where Yemi and Pap were, so I went through my text messages just to see if I missed something, and it turns out I did. Her last message to me, which I apparently missed, was that there were only 2 sales today that didn't look worthwhile, so they weren't going to go, but wanted to know if I wanted the addresses for them, which I missed out on entirely. So instead of going out today with the Yamma Damma Ding Dong and Pap and finding yard sale scores to sell on eBay, I'm just going to go ahead and list the things that I've already purchased that need listed, and we'll get some things accomplished today here at the house, which is not nearly as exciting, but probably going to be more, beneficial, I would say, than acquiring more things or not acquiring anything at all. Before we do that, though, let's get these chickions stocked up with some corn and maybe even break the ice. Holy smokes. Little ice layer on top here. Looks like it's still water, though. Yeah, look at that. The seasons are changing, Tom. Corn. We're off to the races here. This is my 1994 Tampa Bay Buccaneers supposedly signed team ball. This will either make me a lot of money or it'll never sell. I got it for $3. We'll see what happens with that. This will absolutely sell. I just listed Guitar Hero Smash Hits. I paid $5 for this, and I listed it for $35 plus shipping, so that'll be fun. This is where I wanted to bring you in, though, because these little helmets, I got these last weekend. In fact, everything that I'm listing today, I'm completely up to date. So everything that I'm listing is from last week. I'm excited to get into these, and I want to see what's all inside here. So let's open it up and see what kind of NFL and I guess MLB helmets we've got in here. I just switched cameras. I'm like, why am I recording on my phone when I have a camera literally sitting over here that does a much better job? At least hopefully. Let me know if you notice a difference, but let's get into this. It'd be really cool if I had all the teams here. I have no idea what's all included in here because I just kind of grabbed it. Oh, he's even got a whole bunch of the face masks in here. That's awesome. I noticed this too. This isn't in great shape, but this is like a little football setup, and I saw people selling these on eBay. Again, these ones are rough, to say the least. We got all kinds of little damage there. I'm not as interested in that, but it is in here, if you're so interested. Oh, we also have a pencil sharpener inside the Miami Dolphins helmet. That's kind of interesting. Oh, these are actual pencil sharpeners. I didn't even know that was a thing. A Phillies pencil sharpener helmet. But I'm mostly in here for these right here. I'm going to try to get these all together. And I saw someone do a listing that was really cool. They listed all the NFC and AFC teams against each other. And it looked great. These ones are definitely older than the ones that I collected. But I'm going to kind of get these all organized here. See what we got. That one's lost its logo. There's the Eagles. Oh, speaking of that, I got something else to show you in between what we're working on here. Over here at Baratect, I am drying all of my starting lineup figures I got at that same sale. I ran these through my ultrasonic cleaner, which is over here, and these guys are all cleaned up and looking good. I'm definitely keeping Magic, and I'm keeping Reggie White, who his helmet is now disappeared. Oh, it's over here. I'm keeping those two. And then the rest, I'm going to kind of look up and see what's worth what. I know this one is the star of the lot. I think his name is Keith Byers, and he should pretty much pay for literally everything that I bought at that sale. I'm going to be honest with you. I've got some regrets spending $10 on all this. Maybe it'll end up panning out, but as you can see from these, and you probably saw through the bag, a lot of these helmets are pretty worked. Several of them are actually customized with paint. Like he painted the face mask, which is probably why he got these extra ones here, because he was going through and painting a couple colors on them. Like, and some of the paint jobs did not turn out well. That one, yeah, I think this one right here, I don't know if it's in focus or not, but he's got some paint there on the side of the helmet as well. Patriots got painted up. There are some duplicates here. He's got a lot of Vikings. That kind of stood out to me. There's another Patriots. I guess maybe the ones he had duplicates of. That's the ones he went painting. So I'll have to see exactly what we've got here. But those are all like the regular helmets, football helmets, and that's the reason I bought this mainly. But we also have all these baseball ones over here, from small ones to big ones, other ones that don't have any sticker or anything on them. I think most of those had fallen off. There were a couple stickers that were still in here. There's a couple helmets that have nothing on them, like no face mask, but we have the Chargers. There's a Cowboys one that's pretty worked. This is just an orange one. We have a couple of these larger side ones here. We have Vikings again, Giants. I might be able to fix those up. But these are all the pencil sharpeners. I don't know if these are worth anything. I had no idea that there were actual pencil sharpeners like this, so it's kind of a cool idea. And I've got several of those. So I'm going to do some research here and some organizing. At the very least, I'm going to list these in hopes of getting my money back, hopefully. Some of these, we'll just have to see what's happening. And then these we'll do some research on. These, I feel like these are just too beat up to even list. But I'll look at the other ones that are on there and see if any of them are selling. As you can see, the cardboard is just like falling out of them. But we do have them. Oh, are you supposed to like store the helmets on these? Is that a thing? I'm not really sure what the goal is here. No pun intended, but that kind of works, right? You can put them on the sides. I'll have to look around. I didn't do a whole lot of research on this. I just kind of brought it home, and this is my first time going through it. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to share this with you in the process. Look at us getting all professional with the light box out, taking photos of all of the mini baseball helmets that still have logos, listing those as a lot, hoping to sell them all together, just like the pencil sharpeners. I look through these, and a few of them actually do sell on eBay for some okay money, like $10 or so. But every one of these is in kind of rough shape. A lot of them have the paint on the side. In fact, I already took off a whole bunch of the face masks that had paint on there, and I replaced them with ones that are clean and newish, I guess. So I just put these all on together, and hopefully I can sell these. I listed it for $10. So if I sell all these, that will be enough to make all my money back. But we'll see what happens. Do the same thing with these, and then we'll go over into all of these and see what we got going on. Got the baseball helmets listed and bagged up, and I also listed these goalposts, which go for some decent money on eBay, like $60 or more. That being said, my condition, just like most of this stuff, is a little rough, so I listed that for $40 or best offer, and we'll see what happens with that. That would absolutely be a win if those sold. It'd also be a win if these sold too. These are all of the original football helmets that I have. I've got a total of 22 of these that are not modified. I do have a bunch of duplicates over here that have been modified in some cases. Like I mentioned, the painting, you can see that how that's gray. This one was painted black. These are all silver. Some of these have been painted too. These are originals that I could use in this lot, but these have been modified, and I could replace these with white ones on the front, but the paint that they use, like, he just slopped it all over. The thing to do would have been to take one of these and lay it out here. This could have been before they had these, or even if it was, like, they should have just laid it out like this and painted it nicely on like cardboard and then put it on the helmet, because you can see, especially on the Chicago Bears one here, they just slopped that silver paint like all over the place. So even if I remove that and put a white one on, you're still gonna have a bunch of paint there. So I don't know what the best thing to do in that case is. That one's really bad too, but those would be great in this lot. I'm thinking about just selling them all together. I was trying to put together like the entire NFL into one lot here, and we got pretty darn close. We're only missing a few teams, but I might just throw these all together. What the heck? Listed them for $30 or best offer. We'll see if anybody bites on that, and if not, we'll slowly but surely come down on the price as time goes by. But glad to have all those at least on eBay and available to buy if someone wants to. Wrapping up the sports listings, got all of my starting lineup figures that I want to sell listed on eBay, and if you're curious about pricing on these, got them priced just below what the lowest price listing is currently. So we go $6, $7, $7, $14, and last but not least, $20. So if he ends up selling, we double our money on what we paid for all of these. Plus I kept Magic and Reggie White. I don't usually have much luck at estate sales, but that one was a pretty nice store booster. I don't know if or when any of this will sell, but if it does and when it does, we will be sure to celebrate together. This day of eBay listing reminded me that I still had an episode of Greg's eBay selling journey from August still on my computer, and I just went ahead and edited that up. It turned into a 16-minute video. If you're wondering what happened to the series, I haven't really been recording much of it lately. Once Clarkman went back to school, shortly after I recorded this episode, I started doing the No Zero Days routine again, where I was documenting what I was up to behind the scenes, and I felt like those little day-to-day sales kind of fit into that series, and that's why you've been seeing my sales like kind of throughout the time, as opposed to making dedicated videos to it. That being said, after editing this up here, I kind of like having it all in one thing. So I'm thinking about having this series make a comeback, even though I haven't done one of them since August, and now it's October. So all of September and October sales really haven't been documented for my eBay selling journey, but I could most certainly make an episode showing all that. What I wonder though is, does anyone actually care about that? I think most people are here for pretty much anything. You're up for whatever I'm into, which I appreciate, but it's like, do people actually want to see my eBay selling journey? Do you want to see it? I mean, you watched it today, kinda. Today was basically the return of it, more or less. It was supposed to be a yard sale day, but then it turned into an eBay listing day and an eBay selling journey editing day. I'm learning to speak again. But yeah, I'll put this out. We'll just put this out today. Why not? It'll feel way out of place. It's going to be a bizarre entry into the series, but you know, it's there, and I had it. And it would seem like a shame just to delete this footage, because it's a whole video. I just opened up the garage door for Clarkman, and I see that the Target gods have delivered. This is a very special package that I ordered last weekend. It's actually for Mrs. Brickitect, of all people. Actually, I think there's 2 items for Mrs. Brickitect in here, which I'll just go ahead and open up for her. I'm sure she won't mind. Just the box, not what's inside the box. I'll show you what I got her. Oh, that comes in handy. And this comes in handy as well. This came up on sale. This is the Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs set. Came up on sale with Target last weekend. And as soon as I got up, I purchased it because I thought it'd be really fun for us to build together. She said that she wants to build this. So any opportunity you can get your wife into building Lego with you, you pounce on it. So this is the Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs set. I think this usually sells for like $230. I got it for like $150, which is pretty cool. And I'll show you the last set that Mrs. Brickitect built. I think this is from a few years ago, but she built the Hocus Pocus house. She likes building houses and stuff like that. So the Snow White one was perfect for her, I think. Another thing that I hope is perfect for her, got her a new Apple Watch. This came up on a crazy deal. This is a Series 10, which is right behind the newest series. Series 11 is out right now. So she got 2 items in the mail. Nice little haul for the missus there. You know what I got? You're looking at it. I take back the fact that I didn't get anything. I did. I got brown paper. Very useful for an eBay guy. Where was the mischief level at today? Was it above
1,000.
1,000? I said 60. 60% mischief.
I think it said 60 million.
No!
I'm sorry, I disappointed you.
Are you expelled yet, or?
Yeah, I got expelled 12 times today.
Wow, that's gotta be a record. You know, it's crazy when like the small town sub places are actually putting their menus online now. Dang, their whole meatball is up to $17.50 these days? What? It is like 2 subs in one, but good Lord. Almost $20 for a sub. Little baddie out here on a Friday night, but got my subs, our subs. He's like, we had 2 orders for Gregory. I'm hoping that they gave me the right one, but what are the chances? This is my big exciting event for the night. Going to pick up subs at the sub shop. I'm literally starving right now. So this is their meatball, which is just slamming. They even added some sauce on the side too. Let's go, guys. Found out they had a hot sausage sub, so I thought I would give it a shot. Oh, little hot sausage pieces on there. Fried peppers, fried onions. Oh my gosh. If you thought my sub was impressive, wait till you see Clark Man's. He got the old meat and bread.
Bread, water, fever.
I think you maybe should have got a hot sub, Bubs.
What do you mean?
Bro, look at this. You could have had this, which I'll share with you if you like.
I'm definitely eating some bites of some of your subs there.
This is the cheesesteak salad.
Basically a cheesesteak
Without
a
bread.
little extra and no bread.
That's banging. What's going on down here, huh?
I'm Minecraft.
Minecraft? You guys are still playing Minecraft? No kidnapping villagers, Clark
I'm
Man.
not kidnapping him. I'm putting him.
Confining him into a house against his will is kidnapping.
Bro, why does he not want to go to bed?
You're not borrowing him.
Goodbye, sir.
This game's too violent. Why don't you play Grand Theft Auto instead? I want you to play something less violent.
Wait, what? Grand Theft Auto was violent.
Anyhoozles, that's pretty much a wrap for today. Hope you enjoyed coming along with me on my eBay listing and selling journey, and we'll see you this weekend. You hear this? Jeez.